it's two Madrid teams who face each other from either end of the table. Getafe, rock bottom, but all is not lost yet. They're only 3 points away from safety against the resurgent Real Madrid, who, if they win today, can go within 1 point of Barcelona. Getafe have shaken the team up a little bit. Notably, they're missing Juan Calab, the central defender who used to play for Cardiff. They have reformed the strike force of Alvaro Vasquez and Stefan Skepovic. Neither of them have scored in the last 10 games. Zinedine Zidane has made a couple of changes from midweek. James and Isco are the leg men in midfield, and Varane starts only his second game of the last 9. Hasn't featured in his plans in recent weeks. A little tester for Guaita. The goalkeeper, well, can't prevent the corner, but he prevents the goal. That's the main thing.
Well, that's 2 attempted shots from James Rodriguez. It's a poor first touch.
What options they are. Benzema to his left. Ronaldo waving his arm furiously on this near side. Bale will be aware of where he is. Benzema's there.
Good defending.
But excellent, strong defending, this time from Vigaray.
Wow, he had to get his toe poked in there, Rob. You can see lovely little 1-2 here. Knee was playing it about.
Here is Ronaldo. There's nothing wrong with that knee.
That's fine. This is the shot. Good strike. Keeper's beaten. Outside of the post.
On his knees in the midst of the Getafe half. Isco went for the element of surprise. Didn't work.
That was an awful pass from Sarabia, giving possession away cheaply again. Look at this down the right side. There's an awful lot of space.
James has space, cuts it in. Benzema helps it in. Getafe stand and stare as Benzema makes them pay.
22nd league goal of the season, 26th goal in total. And you know, he's had his injury problems, but he is a prolific goal scorer, the front 3. And you knew it was coming, Rob, and it was just one good pass. And that's it. The defence has gone sleeping. Can't blame or fault Guaita. Damian Suarez is looking a little bit bemused and bewildered. But have a look here. James Rodriguez, left foot.
Game to play. James to Bale. Time and space for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Good save.
Strong hands from Guaita.
Well, their football, the quality of their football's creating an extra man over on this right-hand side or on the left-hand side. Lovely little ball from Gareth Bale.
There's Isco.
It's
4-on-3. It's a 4-on-3 situation.
It is now.
Benzema back to Isco, who started and brilliantly finished the move for rampant Real Madrid.
Great play from Isco. He is a talent. He's only got a couple of goals this season, but he will have enjoyed that. He started it and he finished it. And as you say, he's under a bit of pressure. There's a lot of talent trying to get into this Real Madrid side, and he's one of them. But that will do his confidence a world of good. Super play, and that second goal should have just about killed him off. Lovely 1-2 here. Now he's away, and it's a 4-on-3. And you can see he plays the 1-2, gets it back from Karim Benzema outside of the right foot. That's clever.
Sarabia showing willing. He's maybe the pick of the attacking players in the first half for Getafe.
Well, certainly for Endeavour. I just feel he hasn't hit the target enough. He hasn't.
To Pepe. Benzema.
Good ball.
Great ball. Bale perfectly plays for him. Can he finish it? Of course he can. Took it all in his stride, Gareth Bale.
Great athlete. You know, you put a good ball like that over the top, and he's on the end of it, and he composes himself on his left foot and bends it into the far corner. And Juan Snyder, there's not a lot he can do about it, Rob. You know, there's a huge gulf in class between the two sides, and the front 3 are full of goals. That's his 16th goal of the season, and another one like Benzema, who's had a lot of injury problems, hasn't played that many.
Poor free kick. It falls kindly though to Bergini. Oh, and it needed a big save from Keylor Navas. First time he's been tested in this game, but he passed the test.
It's a decent strike as well. Teed up, and it's Sarabia. Took a deflection. You can see it comes off Nacho. That makes it an even better save.
Cute
Great
pass
ball.
from James, it is a great ball. Back to Benzema, it was a brilliant move. Ultimately not a brilliant goal, but a brilliant move.
Deserved better. I think the finish should have been better for me. Super pass in behind the fullback. Great first time ball from Nacho, and he should have hit the target, I think, Karim Benzema.
Couple of them on target, yet to register a goal. Oh, Marcelo gets there. The referee's not going to class that as a back pass, is he? Well, he has done, right under the shadow of the crossbar as Skepovic was throwing himself in. The arm is raised, and something we don't see very often, an indirect free kick in the penalty area.
Well, what are they going to do? Everybody's going to get behind the ball. They're all going to be on the line. Let's have a look again. It's caught back here. Well, he looks like he's just trying to clip it over the the striker, Skepovic, and he grabs it. Navas grabs it.
They're going to go for the feet out. Madrid try and play it right down the middle, low and hard. It's out of air. Oh, what a tremendous save by Keylor Navas. And again.
Well done.
I'll tell you what, if you trawl the internet, you will see him going through a routine where he makes save after save like that, like some kind of Cirque du Soleil acrobat. Little touch here for Sarabia. Oh, yes! Oh, the goal of the game. It'll mean a lot to him. He's a player who was seen to be surplus to requirements at Real Madrid. And a big personal moment that may mean nothing in the game and nothing in the season.
That's a great strike. Absolutely great strike. He's a top goal scorer in the league, 5 goals, and you can see why. What a sweet strike, left foot. Super, super.
Vasquez.
Good play.
Strolls past Yoda. Ronaldo is the obvious choice. Here is James, walks it in.
Good goal.
A fantastic 4 for Real Madrid. Half the team celebrate with James, and the others commiserate that Ronaldo wasn't on the receiving end.
That's it. He has to congratulate him and say, well, great goal. It was a great goal. Very well worked. Lovely little 1-2 in the wide position. And the cutback was good. Now Ronaldo plays his part because he makes the run into the near post. And if he's got the ball into the near post, he might have scored himself. He doesn't. And it's given to James Rodriguez, and good control, and slots it in. And well done, James, who's played his part. Certainly he played a big part in the first goal. He assisted Karim Benzema. Good ball.
Brilliant run. Ronaldo's offside.
Not now, he's not.
Well, he gets his goal.
Well made by Hesse, who was onside.
Well, Hesse assists, and is that not the flaw in the law?
Yeah, well, it is a flaw in the law because he's coming back from an offside position. Hesse's come through, broke the offside trap, won the ball, and now he squares the ball because Ronaldo's behind him. There it is, he's offside now. What's Hesse?
Well, Hesse's onside. Yeah. Ronaldo is offside as Hesse receives it, and that is where footballing law is crazy.
Yeah, that's the flaw in the law, is right. You ain't got to complain. 31 league goals, 16 in the cup, 47 for the season. And the Pichichi still is with Ronaldo.
Well, the final kick of the game is Cristiano Ronaldo's. It's been a starring performance from all of the Real Madrid team today. They're gathering pace at the top end of the table. They jump over Atletico into second place, and they're breathing down the necks of Barcelona, just 1 point behind them now. Zidane's team are really beginning to pull things together. They've strolled past Getafe in this derby game by 5 goals to 1.